Well, fellas, after nearly 2 months of waiting, I can finally say that I am in the Dead by Daylight Creator Program. Now, they did say that I was added into the Gold tier, and I'm going to see if I can apply to be in the Iridescent tier, because I do believe that I actually fulfill all the requirements in that one, but for the time being, I'm just happy to have finally been included, and hopefully can use this position to improve the game or make suggestions here and there as I do see fit, and also be a good ambassador for this game that I really do enjoy and owe a lot to. And to celebrate that, I'd also like to run back a build that I've actually had a lot of enjoyment with lately, something that brings about some of the new perks from the first, or the Henry, and that starts off with the Thrilling Tremors, where after we pick up a survivor, all generators that are not being repaired are blocked and cannot be repaired for the next 16 seconds. Affected generators are highlighted by a white aura and can only be triggered once every 30 seconds. This pairs especially well with Secret Project, where when a totem is blessed or cleansed, we block a random unblocked generator for 30 seconds, and when one or more generators becomes blocked, like it does with Thrilling Tremors, we gain Undetectable for 30. We're following this up with Turn Back the Clock, where after we hook a survivor for 60 seconds, we press our ability button to make a target generator that we can see within 20 meters explode, lose 10% progress, and start regressing. And this pairs really well with Thrilling Tremors because after we pick up a survivor, we can then find out what generator we want to go to with Turn Back the Clock while being undetectable and blow it up from a distance without having to go through the kick animation. And then finally, we're also running Whispers, which we sporadically hear the entities whisper when standing within 32 meters of a survivor. This is a perk that I really like to run because it helps me find survivors in the early game without them really stealthing all too much, and also being able to counter the aura rating builds that we've seen recently in that extrasensory perception build with 11. For add-ons, we're running my favorite combination, which is Tin Oil Can, which decreases our miss cooldown by half a second, and the Warden's Keys, which decreases our reload time by 0.35 seconds, and of course one of the Coconut Scream Pies in order to get ourselves some more of those delicious blood points. So I'm still trying to get all my survivors to Prestige 3. And with that breakdown all out of the way, let's hopefully get ourselves some good creator content games. Okay, well, my first game in the creator program is on Batum Preschool, which I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did behavior. Did I piss somebody off? I did not. I didn't mean for this to happen. Hey, we actually do get good information though. Thank you to my eyeballs working, and also Whispers working out for us too. Ah, damn, she is just kind of behind this rock here. I kind of thought she might try to double back a bit. Anyway, take our first hit there on the U. I thought she might try to double back there a little bit, but apparently I was very wrong. I want to get, if I can get this pallet out of the way right away, I'd be immensely happy about that. It did just kind of run out the front of the building though, so not going to reload yet. No need to until you start playing a tile. And so now that she's playing a tile, we can reload there. She'll vault it. Yes! Excellent. I mean, that's really good for me. This pallet is so safe, too, for her, so she has no reason to vault that at all. Become undetectable, become ungovernable, and now we know our next target here is going to be this generator over on our right inside of the Quentin house, which gives me the ability to put you up on a hook here. Still undetectable. This duration, maybe I can jump scare somebody. And indeed I can. Hello there. That is our perk working in action. We're just going to take an M1 here. He's going to play this pallet here. Totally fine. We'll break it. Just get that pallet out of the way. And then we could have actually shot him there. But no reason to panic shots. He does have a window here, so I'm not going to take this. We'll take this one, though. And down he goes. I'm not going to... you know, I am actually going to chase this a little bit here. Kind of an awkward angle, though, because it is indeed... Sorry, it is indeed Batum Preschool. Like, every angle is awkward for me. Do I want to keep chasing this? I think the answer might be no. Because I do want to get the break on this generator here. If I can get it in time, I can. Very nice. Turn back the clock, so we minus 10 off of that. We have another person injured. This guy's getting picked up. Down he goes. That's what I needed. Take my shot here. Just be real confident in it. Being able to land it from that distance. Take my time here. Reload. And now I can pick up. Everybody's injured. I bet that they're all healing over by Shack right now. If my... Yeah, they're on that generator by Shack, which is perfect for me. So now we're undetectable with Thrilling Tremors. Then we can run for this here. And we're in range of it, which allows me to take that shot there. She has no idea what's gone on there. And if you had Decisive Strike, you do not have access to it anymore. Unfortunately, we don't get the ability to really run anything else back, or we don't get our Thrilling Tremors again, because we did get that pretty darn quickly. And then we can blow that up from a distance. Keep on schmoovin'. Looks like they're running out towards Maine now, if I'm not mistaken. But that's Undetectable working really well for Deathslinger, because Deathslinger, funny enough, is one of the killers that, like, actually benefits a ton from stealth, which is interesting. Out of all the killers in the game. Hey there, buddy. Let's not even take a shot here. We're close enough at this point. Just looking for dead art at that point. We don't even need to worry too much about him. I mean, it could be Decisive Strike. It is possible. Now we look at our generator progress. Back at check again. It's good to know. Likely that they unhook and go straight for that generator again would not at all be surprising to me. Especially because it's the only one that hasn't been blocked by the likes of our Thrilling Tremors, right? So, it has not been blocked by Thrilling Tremors. I can walk back here safely and assume that they're all healing in this corner. I mean, we do have Secret Project active. Ooh, we almost get the timing on that. We can actually just kill the TTV right now, and I think I'm going to do that too. It's just going to be much easier than anything else. Oh, good little sidestep there. If she plays this pallet, I leave. Or do I? I don't have to, actually. Come to think of it. No, I actually get this, which is very funny. Just have to position correctly on it. And down she goes. So, getting good information off of Thrilling Tremors, being able to walk up while undetectable, and then narrowly missing the shot, really benefits us quite heavily. And then by all the generators being blocked, we're now undetectable, and the only guess that I have is that the Feng Min's going to be over on the location that was unhooked, which is like back in this direction with the Ashley over there. I'm assuming that she's going to be there anyway. Whispers is still active because we are in range of that Sable. Not anymore. We can go back here, check this corner. Nothing. So thank you, Whispers, for making it so I don't have to waste time looking that direction. And so I don't get countered by extrasensory perception. Whispers is on. I see you there. Oh, I like narrowly went right over her head. I think that's an obstacle I can shoot over. I believe it is. We don't want to chase this way, by the way, because if we chase around this way, she can loop and get a fast fall onto that window. So just gotta make sure you're looping in the correct direction. Running out front, I guess. Yeah. Oh, and I whiff. Lamau. Apparently that was a whiff. That's a down though. And then now, keep cycling. Like, you can see how good this build actually is. Now, of course, like, some people will say, oh, it's kind of contingent on you being able to consistently chain downs and get Thrilling Tremor pickups, but I think that if you're not able to consistently chain downs and all that sort of stuff, you might just be bad at the killer that you're playing. How's it going? You might just not be actually playing the power correctly, you know what I mean? He vaults out the front here. Should be a pretty good follow-up. Yeah, the Undetectable, though, for Deathslinger this consistently is just so damn good. Take the shot there. Get over the back of the truck bed and knock you down. Gonna break this pallet while we're here. Reload just in case of anything else. And then wait for Thrilling Tremors just briefly. I grabbed the wrong person. This is not who I wanted. You know what? We'll make you go mend. Why not? Just make you go mend real quick. Pick you up. Get information on where our generators are. Nobody back on that gen inside of the main building there. And then we're undetectable for a few more seconds. Just an injured 11. Does she sit on this tile? I don't think she did. I have no idea where she would have gone, though. And the Feng Min was here-ish? Or within 32 meters. Sounds like someone's on this, actually. And again, Undetectable really working in our favor here. Potentially in a locker? I'm gonna guess this locker. No. Wait, no, she's injured, so I would be able to see blood out the front of the locker. More than likely. Just check the upstairs. See if anybody's around. Doesn't look like it. She could be outside of the building, too. If we're to be believed here. Fairly sure, though. Did I see something there? Not sure. Let's move away from this. Let's move away from this generator real quick. Keep our eyes back there. So we're still within 32 meters. Someone in House of Pain, then, most likely. Yeah, there we are. I've just seen you there. Hello. It seemed like a fast fall. I don't know why that vault felt fast. Maybe it was like the elevation changed. Ah, damn. Kind of underflicked to her, to be honest with you. Where are you going? Okay. Let me see if I can just get this down right quick. Unfortunate that for her that she didn't go for the main building. And I'm certain, I know that the Funkman's over on that 2-story Plantain house over there. It's no surprise to me. Yeah, she's still there. Which is good for me, though. Because now I go undetectable. She's still injured. Ah, I see her now, actually. Hello there, madam. Put you up here. And then we should be able to... Oh, she is here. Okay. See, that is an angle you can shoot through, but we do also bamboozle her because of our undetectable and get her down. I mean, undetectable is just such a good status effect for Deathslinger, and you can see how well it worked out for us at the end there. So that'll be our first game on Batum, going quite well in our favor off of some good shots. And we'll take it right into the next one. Well, alright, after the last match was arbitrarily cancelled, I'm assuming I had someone DDoS the lobby or whatever, but we're back. We're on gas heaven now. And hopefully we're going to get some good aim here. 32 meters indicates that there's somebody potentially off to my right or left. Keep going to my right here. If anybody's over here. Sounds like I'm in business. Potentially. Maybe? Nope, not here. Okay, so they are over by Shack and over by this generator here. Good to know. See, that's how you use whispers. You basically just use it to triangulate positions, which I find a lot more interesting to use overall than Lethal Pursuer. That's a rock, by the way, May. You're not supposed to be able to actually shoot through that. So, do I want to break this pallet? Not really, but I probably should. To be honest with you, like, it's a really bad pallet for me. I was trying to see if there was some way that I could shoot through it, but apparently not allowed. So, that's okay. Oh, I can shoot it through that too, which is really fun, but unfortunately my timing is just not quite right. I'm not totally familiar with all of the angles on every tile for Deathslinger. It's been a while since I played Gas Heaven as well. Get a swing there. She goes right for the pallet. Oh no, she just actually doesn't even go for the pallet. She leaves it entirely. We can hit her over the back of that pickup bed. Pretty sick. Down you go. Hopefully you were able to see me aim there. I don't know. Hard to say sometimes. Pickups, and then we can find out where our generators are. 1 and 2. I'm going to assume this one over here has more on it. Just, yeah, based on proximity and all sorts of stuff. Okay, we can break it? No, we can't. Apparently not. Not allowed. Very close, though. Unfortunately, Sprint Burst does get this guy quite a bit of distance in that direction. We can hit him. Keep on keeping on. I need to go back and kick this gen, actually, just because of progress time on it. Thank you for that. There we go. Ash 2. That is another survivor injured. Good dodge, actually. Good little dodge there. Unfortunately, they do get the unhook in time. And I am down. Nope, Dwight's here. Perfect. And his sprint burst is not back up yet, so this is perfect for me. And we can pick up quickly, so we can block it, that generator with our secret project, with our Thrilling Tremors secret project, all that good stuff. Then by the time that we can walk back here with all of this, we can then again hit it with, there we go, turn back the clock, and then move out this way, which I know that they were healing kind of by main, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think I just saw a crow there. Let me see. Give me a tight game, though, considering that they have this much progress already. I saw you moving across there. I dare say that's a good hit. And then we can't chase this person, because I'm fairly certain. Yeah. I am so correct on that. Look at that. Look at that read. Yeah, these people really guaranteed, or trying to get this generator done. But I am holding it on by, if just a thread. I'm not going to aim at this person yet. I don't need to. She's just zoning herself. I'm not even aiming down sights at all. She just ends up zoning herself pretty efficiently for me. Unlucky that they do get that done. But We do have a lot of progress that we've blocked. They're on main now. Could be problematic, but... Man, look at this. Listen to this progress that they have so far. Bonk! 50% on this already? Damn. Turn back the clock. There we go. Perk's working. Let's go back out here. So I think they might be... Oh, I thought they'd be going for the unhook already. Because that's what had happened with the last couple of hooks that we had. Down you go. Piper McPiperton, pipe down, young lady. I want to wait for my perk to come back up off cooldown real quick so I can pick up in time. Perfect. That works. Walk through here, look at all our gens, see what we have on Thrilling Tremors. Doesn't look like anything's actively being worked on, which is perfect for me. That is not who I wanted to hit, but I will take the hit anyway. Totally fine. Because now this gives me pressure with which to work with here. Potentially? Nah, I'm out of range. I'm out of range on that one. That's fine. It sucks that I didn't hit this guy specifically, because that is whom I was... Okay. That is who I was aiming for. Wait for him to commit. Just take an extra second. Take a little bit of time. Quick smack there. Reload. And off we go. I think they might be on that far side of the map now. By now. But now, ideally, this guy does not make it to main again. I thought he would cut inside sooner. He dodged super late, though, so... Possible that he's not even actually seeing me aim down sights here. And take this hit here. And that hit has been sponsored by our add-ons, which is good. Reload, break the pallet. Kind of just go through a regular rigmarole of tying all of our actions together, and then look at what we have for progress. That gen there, out there behind main. I think I did hear progress on it before. Now Thrilling Tremors allows us to know which direction to go. Decent progress on it, but not enough for it to matter, really. Great for the pallet. Oh, damn, and she does not fuck around with it. Kind of in trouble here, actually. I have to reload. Reload, and I want to kick the pallet so that I'm on this side. He's still here. Break it? I want to break the pallet so that she's zoned to the outside of it, if that makes sense. But you touched a gen, so I know that that means that you don't have any way of using Decisive Strike on me. We're going to wait for Thrilling Tremors for just a second here so we can get that reset. And with it being about the same duration as Secret Project, we actually do get a lot of value out of it. And again, we just run to the unblocked gen, which is perfect for me. This is going to be a tough match, though. Like, we've had a lot of instances where it's just like, I need to, like, get my pressure on immediately, you know, and it's not particularly efficient. Yeah, because they're just going to unhook back there. So it is unfortunate for me. Thankfully, they don't have a lot of progress back there. I just need to go for people here, which I'm assuming that they'll start running for main now? No, they're still back here. They're healing back here somewhere. But where? Oh, man, I need to find them. Wait, they did a totem somewhere. Here we are. Hello. I could try to kill the TTV now. That'd be my best option, but she's just running straight for Shaq, so who am I to say? Take that shot. Ideally, she drops that pallet. Actually, it's a really good pallet against me, but ideally for her, not for me, obviously. Okay. I don't have an angle through here yet. Hey, buddy. Nah, sprint burst. Sprint burst action. Doesn't matter that he's mispositioned. Actually, let's go for Dwight. Dwight's dead on hook. Dwight's a better target for me. He's on this pallet still. Yeah. It's fine. I overflicked. That was my mistake. My mistake entirely. I should have just gone for the Yui. Still to get, like, the reset on turn back the clock. That was my mistake. Okay. This is fine, though. Take a hit there. Very good. It's a pallet that we can hit around. There was, like, some misinformation that went around a little while ago, where somebody said that, like, you actually end up... I'm totally fine with this. You end up breaking the chain faster while reeling, which is not at all true. The only thing that reeling does for you negatively... Like, the only reason why you don't want to reel Wow, this guy is just pre-dropping and running. He's not even playing the pallet, which is fine by me, because it allows me to just do this and follow up pretty easily. But anyway, the primary reason why you don't want to reel all the time whenever you're working on, or pulling a survivor in, they're on that gem back there, damn it. I don't think I'm gonna get there in time for anything. Is because they can occasionally get stuck on pieces of the environment that makes you take longer to get around to things. W though. W break. I saw the crow run this way, so I know that they're around main somewhere. Very long range shot. If this was iridescent coin, this match would be over, but unfortunately, I'm not running iridescent coin. I'm instead running what I find to be more consistent. I think, like, iridescent coin is fine as an add-on. I think it does, like, you know, it's exposed, but it's exposed with a caveat. You know what I mean? Like, it's specifically an add-on that gives you something, but, you know, you have to be fairly precise in your usage of it. She doubles back. That's fine. She can't have Dead Hard because she has Deep Wound. And no possibility to Decisive Strike because she had been working on a generator. Unfortunately, last gen does get completed back here. But funny enough, Thrilling Tremors does still activate Secret Project if you do use it here. Now, the question is, which direction do they head to? My assumption is that they're kind of like... They're going to go angle for the one behind main. Let's see if I can parallel somebody's movement out here. And see if I can use Whispers to... Oh, wait, hold on. Whispers is off. That means if I run this way, maybe Whispers is on? Okay, no Whispers. We're in 32-meter range here, so we know that there's nobody on that gate. Means that we gotta go back here. Pick this gate. Whispers is on, and now we can see the Meg walking away. So we'll at least get a 3K out of this. I'm fairly confident. I think there she is. Yeah, I just saw her arm. Hey. How's it going, Piper McPiperton? Now, it is possible as well that she does make enough distance to loop back around to the other gate. I mean, that is entirely possible. Shack pallet's still up. This pallet's still up. A lot of the map is still available to them, actually. Come to think of it. She vaults. Vaults back. Super lucky that she vaults back, actually. Because now that also means that she has Lithe and no Dead Hard. Now, the only thing that would be bad for me would be if the Yui is here, and I don't think she is. And I can take you to basement if I want, or I can actually just hook you, you know, and, oh yeah, I'm perfect. We actually do get the 3K at the end of the day. I was waiting for that little Mori icon to pop up, and that'll be a pretty tough game, but even with it being a tough game on Gas Heaven overall, we do still end up getting a 3K, and you can see how these perks work together, and how it feels pretty darn good to run on Deathslinger. Alright, let's run one more. What a fitting way to have a match number 3. We get a good old Groaning Storehouse match. Macmillan map. I honestly, okay, I played a lot of games yesterday because I was recording a bunch of stuff for like a bunch of batch recordings and all that. Hey, what's good, Eddie? You ran right into me, actually, so that's pretty handy, thank you. Anyway, did a whole bunch of batch recordings. Oh, this guy has overcome Lucky Break. Holy. He's disappeared immediately. I can't track that at all. Okay, that's fine. Probably somebody on main. Let me go grab this. Nobody. Not right away, anyway. Whispers is on, though, so potentially at this gen? Yes, it is. There are some people at this gen. Good to know, good to know. Why, hello there, Eddie number 2. We can hit him through that as well. If I can get the swing here. Because for some reason the chain meter lies to you slightly. I don't know why it does. I don't know why it would do that. You want to play the pallet? Nope. We're gonna... Oh, I could have hit that. I just didn't miss-aim ever so slightly. Anyway, take a little flick on there. Very nice. And knock him down. Unfortunately, we do lose a gen for that right away, but that's alright. Just kind of how the game goes at this point. You don't get your first down right away, well, that first gen is flying off the hook. And also that one over in Shack is going to be quite problematic, but maybe we can get there in time. Hopefully. Let me see. I don't know what I was saying before. Oh yeah, Macmillan map. Macmillan map. Hello. Thank you. Yes, undetectable value. But, the Macmillan maps, yes. I've not seen a lot of Macmillan maps in the last, I'd say a couple of weeks now. It's been a lot of, you know, Midwich and other indoor maps and stuff in the meantime. I'm gonna go back for the hook, because I feel like these people are gonna go back for it pretty aggressively. I'm not mistaken, and I am correct. I am correct that they are pretty aggressive in their attempt at the unhook. Okay, so running that way, catch him now. Okay, well that's not exactly the timing I was expecting, but it's timing that I will take. All the same. Wow, and we're dropping Shack Pallet that quickly. Let's not reload yet. Check out here for anybody who's coming around. Still on the corner here. Break this. Keep our ears out for him. Where does he go? He goes that way. Oh, let's just... We got pressure here. Yeah, we got 2 survivors all at once here. It's totally fine. I know that I can manipulate some survivors in that way. Okay, so your chem trap means nothing to me. Down you go. Good attempt though. I will break it because I can, and I'm right next to a hook here. Grab this. Now we have Undetectable yet again. Thank you, Secret Project. And then we can also find out what gen they're on. It is a very simple loop of playing this killer, and it gives me a lot of the kind of usual concessions of what I find is like weak about Deathslinger. You know? Oh, this does not matter. I can down either one of you, and it doesn't make a difference to me. Well, we could also potentially go for both. If I'm goaded like that, I'm not, unfortunately. But we do get the faster recovery and reload time thanks to our lovely perk, the Secret Project. And then we can also grab this. And I think I remember the other gen to our left outside of me was being worked on. I think that was Ace that was on it. Then I can also go up here and break this pallet. Because this pallet's not one that we can really play around, unfortunately. It's just too wide of an obstacle on the one side. That was correct. I do indeed have Omnic Permanence. Break that. Go back over here to main. Because I feel like that Eddie who had healed himself with a medkit is liable to come back. Oh wait, they actually healed over by Shack. Oh. I see, I see. Let's go for you. I over-aimed. I aimed too far ahead of him for the way that he was running, so... My mistake. Probably playing inside this tile now. We can just keep proxying this unhook as well. Just by kind of intercepting people along the way. There we are. There's that guy. Only person up here, though. Perfect. I could also just make him crouch again, right? Vault it. You know you want to. Yeah. I don't even need to bother with going for shots on this dude, because he's going to keep zoning himself now. Is perfectly fine by me. Take a hit. Then he'll crouch again next time that we try to hit him here. See? Yeah. You can just condition your survivors. I missed that shot, though, terribly. Horrendously. He really wants to get this pallet stunned, but I'm not going to let him get it. So, we just, you know, make adjustments where necessary. They healed inside of main, which means that they didn't touch the gen, which means that where the frick is my hook, actually? What the heck? What is that hook placement? Okay, whatever. Get a hook over here. In the meantime, here you go. Reload. Probably back on main gen if I were to make any sort of guess. Why did the obsession change? What happened there? I don't have anything that would change the obsession for me. Ah, damn. Ah, damn. I had two bad options. Or I had a good option and a bad option. I went for the bad one. There, so. Take that shot through the window. Break the chain. It's not really any faster to go for the M1. At least not by much, at least. Not by much, at least, so that's okay. Swings wide. Take him there. Predict his movement. Pulling around the back of the obstacle. Easy stuff. Simple stuff. We see him healing back there, too. I think it's all three, if my eyes are to be believed. Because I think I saw that blue jacket from that ace over there. Now to find out where their progress is. They have no gens that they're presently working on. That is wonderful news for me. I'm spending all this time resetting and healing and stuff, and I've been able to get into chases very quickly because of how I've been playing this match. Maybe over by Shack now? Potentially. Back the clock value. Gotcha. And now this guy might be dead soon. We'll see. Oh, he vaults. Oh. He's a vaulter. Not how I expected that to go, but that's okay. Ah, damn. I overflicked to his left. That was a miss on my part. 100% a miss on my part. I'll take this shot, though. And you can get that hit if he doesn't struggle for long enough, so that's perfect to know. It's good to know, good to know. You go for the window? He do go for the window. Oh wait, there's so much going on here. Hold on. Hold on a second. Ah. Damn. Dude, tin oil can just feels so good. I wish this add-on was added base kit, and then we just got a, like, add-on pass to Deathslinger in general. It just feels so much nicer, you know? Oh, and I'm not in chase, apparently. Down you go. Down you go. Maybe somebody over on Shack? Yeah, somebody on Shack. Which we know who that is. That's going to be our boy Yoichi. Also somebody on main. Main might be better to go for and block off the window here. Break this. Almost is better. It's a dead on hook person all the same. Makes no difference to me. Break that. And then reload. And then look this way. And... okay, that's a vault. Cool. Oh, and they've vaulted straight back into me. That's really funny. Why, hello there, Sage of Nothing. You don't get that. Just preemptively aim. Ah, darn, they got another gen done. I'm losing my 4K4 win condition on my win streak with this build where I've 8-hooked everybody. Oh, man. Oh, darn, my win streak. Actually, it's not even all a win streak. I'm just kind of vibing, really. Just trying to make the right shots, you know, take the right concessions with which to chase survivors and what have you. I think... yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, okay, if they're not on this tile, then they're going to be on this one. Hello. Goodbye. Thank you. Undetectable from Secret Project. Helping us out here immensely. I'm doing this as well because I want to be able to do this. We can reload, and the same, well, almost in the same fell swoop, we can kick that and then just leave immediately. And we're still undetectable after all of that. And this gen's still regressing. And now they have to go for the unhook, which they do. Now we just know how to kind of isolate everybody out from here. Swing our camera back that way. Pretty simple stuff. Down goes the Anon mode Eddie Munson. And we pick up again. Like, man, this perk combo, I'm telling you. I know that I'm just kind of narrating the same sort of stuff that I've been doing over and over again, but it really... this perk combo really does go hard. They did find that gen in the corner, which we know because of Thrilling Tremors. And we can just run straight that direction now with our Undetectable. Now, unfortunately, our Undetectable is going to run out before we can actually physically make it to this generator. But it does give us at least a little bit of time, and the remaining survivors are all injured. And it's Yoichi. So even then, like, he didn't have a whole lot of warning that I was going to be arriving at this generator. I'm waiting for just a second here to pick up for Thrilling Tremors again. See if we can find any gens that the ace is touching, and he is not touching any generators. This build is disgusting. Like, I'm absolutely getting carried by the fact that I have such easy access to Undetectable now, which you never really had with a killer perk prior to Secret Project, really. I guess you could be running Hex Plaything and all this sort of stuff with Deathslinger before, but this just feels so immensely satisfying. Oh, he healed somewhere in man. We do have Whispers on. Whispers is on. Okay. Go check Shack. Let's see if the the hatch is over here or not. This would be on the outside here if it was, and it's not. And we can go check the back corner, not likely. We can check the hill here. Not there. Within 32 meters again. Get the spawn side of this tile. Nope. Maybe in Maine? Maybe he found it in Maine already. Hello. He did not. It's fine by me. We can get another hit here, maybe? Whap. Whapped him. Oh, this could be it here. Very possible. I don't think I've checked this tile at all. Never mind. He just dead. So long, Ace Visconti. Very nice. A neat little 4K3 for ourselves. Again, I really do highly recommend this build. I think it feels rather consistent for Deathslinger. If you're having issues with map control, if you're having issues with being able to get your generators regress from a distance, I suggest you drop the Surge, pick up the secret or the Turn Back the Clock secret project plus Thrilling Tremors to give yourself that map presence, and then Whispers can be swapped out for whatever else you want at the end of the day. But that is going to be the final game of the video. Thank you all so much for watching, and thanks again to Dead by Daylight for considering me for the creator program and for inviting me in. Neat little celebration of that. Hope you guys learned something from this. If you have any questions about Deathslinger or any tips that you want me to put into a tips video, I will gladly put that together. And I appreciate your time. Take care, and goodbye.